In Hollywood's fishbowl existence, rumors spread faster than wildfire, and some whispers never die. 10 beloved celebrities have faced years of intense speculation about their sexuality, gossip that followed them through red carpets, interviews, and intimate moments stolen by paparazzi lenses. Some stayed silent, letting the mystery fuel their mystique. Others fought back with wit and honesty. A few addressed the rumors head-on, demanding respect for their truth. Tonight, we explore how these stars navigated the treacherous waters of public speculation while trying to maintain their authentic selves. These aren't stories of scandal. They're human tales of dignity, privacy, and the courage to define yourself in a world obsessed with labels and assumptions. Hit subscribe because what you're about to discover reveals the complex relationship between celebrity, privacy, and the relentless hunger for Hollywood's secrets. Ansel Elgort, the direct defender. Ansel Elgort, recognized for his breakout role in Divergent, repeatedly shut down persistent rumors about his sexuality with characteristic directness. Despite years of speculation surrounding his private life, the actor remained transparent, voicing strong support for the LGBTQ+ community while being honest about his own orientation. When confronted with gossip, Ansel directly addressed the topic on Twitter, stating his admiration for all sexual identities while firmly denying suggestions that he was gay. He openly confirmed his romantic interest in women, reiterating his genuine attraction toward them in hopes of putting persistent chatter to rest once and for all. Rather than shy away from the subject, Ansel took the opportunity to highlight the importance of embracing diversity and respecting each person's truth. His statement served as both clarification of his position and a reminder that everyone deserves to live without their identity being scrutinized or misunderstood by strangers. Daniel Radcliffe, the bewildered wizard. Daniel Radcliffe, cherished for portraying the iconic Harry Potter, encountered ongoing rumors regarding his sexual orientation throughout his career. Initially taken aback by the speculation, Daniel opened up about the issue during interviews, sharing his bewilderment at why some people questioned his sexuality and personal life. Though he found the rumors somewhat strange, Daniel made it clear that he feels secure and confident in his identity. He stated plainly that he identifies as straight, hoping to end persistent gossip and shift attention back to his professional career rather than his personal matters and private relationships. Rather than reacting with frustration, Daniel chose to respond with honesty and calm, using the moment to underscore the importance of self-acceptance. His remarks highlighted the unnecessary scrutiny public figures often face regarding their private lives. By being straightforward and sincere, Daniel reminded the public that respect and understanding should come before assumptions and unfounded speculation. Freddie Mercury, the private legend. Freddie Mercury, Queen's iconic lead singer, never formally defined his sexuality in public, though he was widely believed to be gay. He shared with Mary Austin, his longtime confidant and former romantic partner, that he considered himself bisexual, later acknowledging that he was completely gay to those closest to him. Despite this revelation, their deep connection endured, with Mary continuing to play a vital role in his life, offering steadfast support through his personal challenges. As years progressed, Freddie's romantic relationships with men became more visible, though he largely kept private affairs away from public scrutiny. He valued privacy and focused more on artistry than media attention. His premature death in 1991 due to AIDS complications brought renewed attention to his personal journey. Freddie's life remains a testament to authenticity and resilience. Though he rarely spoke openly about his orientation, his legacy continues inspiring countless fans worldwide through both music and quiet strength. Chesney, the country comedian. Chesney, the country music sensation, grabbed media attention with his short-lived 4-month marriage to actress Renee Zellweger. When Renee filed for annulment citing fraud as the reason, it ignited a wave of rumors and intense public speculation surrounding Kenny's sexuality and personal life. The abrupt end to their relationship led many to question whether Kenny might be gay, an assumption he has continuously refuted with characteristic humor. Confronting the gossip with wit, Kenny once joked that there were plenty of women who could attest to his being straight and attracted to the opposite sex. Rather than avoiding the conversation, he addressed it directly, hoping to put an end to ongoing chatter and speculation. His main goal was shifting focus away from his personal life and back onto his music and artistic work. By responding with humor and confidence, Kenny cleared the air while emphasizing the importance of not jumping to conclusions about someone's identity. Laurence Olivier, the posthumous mystery. Laurence Olivier, the renowned stage and screen icon, became the subject of speculation regarding his sexuality after a posthumous biography claimed he had been involved in same-sex relationships. These assertions emerged well after his death, as Olivier was famously guarded about personal affairs and never spoke publicly on such intimate topics. The book suggested he deliberately concealed this side of his identity, concerned it could overshadow or damage his celebrated career and public reputation. Throughout his lifetime, Olivier was revered for unmatched talent and transformative performances, carefully maintaining a public image centered on professional achievements rather than personal revelations. Though these allegations remain unconfirmed, they've sparked renewed interest in pressures faced by public figures in earlier eras, particularly those who may have felt compelled to hide aspects of themselves due to cultural stigma. Regardless of truth, Olivier's enduring legacy is built on his immense impact on theater and film, though these claims added nuanced layers to his narrative. Michael Jackson, the steadfast king. Michael Jackson repeatedly pushed back against rumors surrounding his sexuality, addressing speculation throughout his life with a clear and steady message. He was not gay. Despite his consistent statements, whispers continued, largely fueled by his mysterious aura and the distinctive image he presented to the world through his artistry. Jackson's introverted demeanor and unconventional fashion choices often sparked public curiosity, allowing space for assumptions and theories about his personal life to flourish among fans and media alike. Nevertheless, he remained firm in his declarations, frequently reiterating his identity and asking the public and media to honor his right to privacy. Even facing relentless gossip, Jackson stood by his truth, never wavering in how he described himself to those who knew him personally. His words served as a reminder that speculation, no matter how widespread, doesn't define reality. The identity Jackson claimed as his own deserves respect, and his principle of self-definition remains essential in honoring his lasting legacy. Richard Gere, the misunderstood actor. Following Richard Gere's powerful performance as a gay character, rumors about his sexual orientation began circulating rapidly, even though he was married to a well-known woman. The speculation lingered, with some believing he was hiding his authentic self behind a carefully constructed heterosexual public persona. These murmurs trailed Gere for much of his career, casting a shadow over his personal reputation and providing ongoing fodder for tabloid headlines and gossip columns. Over time, the constant buzz surrounding his private life became difficult to ignore, affecting both his personal relationships and professional image. Eventually, Gere took the matter head-on, openly rejecting the claims and making it clear that the rumors had no basis in truth or reality. His public denial aimed at putting an end to repeated gossip and redirecting conversation to his professional achievements. Through honesty and composure, Gere reinforced that a person's private identity should never distract from their work, encouraging respect for personal boundaries. Rock. Hudson, the hidden heartbreak. Rock. Hudson, a silver screen legend of the 1950s and 1960s, was celebrated for his charisma, acting prowess, and status as a romantic leading man. Yet behind the carefully maintained image, Hudson kept his real sexual orientation secret, maneuvering through a time and industry offering little acceptance for openly gay individuals. His intensely private personal life remained hidden from the public eye until 1985, when news broke that he had been diagnosed with AIDS, a revelation that stunned the world and quietly unveiled a truth he had long kept to himself and closest confidants. Hudson's illness and eventual passing marked a turning point, drawing global attention to the AIDS epidemic and sparking important conversations around LGBTQ+ visibility and rights. Though he never publicly came out during his lifetime, his story brought a human face to a growing health crisis. Hudson's courage in his final chapter helped shift public perception, making him a symbol of strength and change beyond Hollywood fame. Simon Cowell, the firm rebuttal. Simon Cowell, the renowned music executive and talent judge, became embroiled in controversy after his former manager released an audio recording suggesting that Cowell was gay. The allegation quickly sparked intense public speculation regarding his sexual orientation and personal relationships throughout the entertainment industry. However, Simon confronted the situation head-on, firmly rejecting the claims and calling them completely false without any basis in reality. He made it explicitly clear that he is not gay, hoping to shut down the rumors once and for all while maintaining his professional reputation and personal dignity. In his response, Cowell described the accusations as entirely unfounded and without merit, choosing not to let the scandal derail his focus on career and ongoing work. Rather than dwelling on gossip, he redirected attention to his thriving career in television and music. By addressing the situation openly and decisively, Simon aimed to put an end to baseless chatter while maintaining control of his narrative and professional legacy. Tom Hardy, the misunderstood method actor. Tom Hardy, the celebrated actor, found himself fielding questions about his sexuality during interviews, prompted by themes of sexual fluidity explored in his film roles and earlier remarks he had made about past interactions with other men during his younger years and experimental phases. Hardy responded promptly and directly, clarifying that his previous comments were tied to his artistic work and did not reflect his current personal experiences or romantic relationships. He explained that his words had been misquoted and misunderstood, taken out of their original context and meaning. Hardy firmly asserted that he has never been involved in same-sex relationships, stressing that speculation was inaccurate and based on misinterpretations of his acting choices and public statements. Rather than fueling further debate, Hardy aimed to set the record straight, making it clear that his professional portrayal of complex characters should not be confused with his real-life identity. His response reminded audiences that an actor's roles and artistic expression aren't necessarily windows into their private lives. These 10 celebrities remind us that fame comes with an unbearable weight, the constant scrutiny of every gesture, every relationship, every private moment transformed into public speculation. Each handled the pressure differently, but all faced the same fundamental challenge: maintaining their authentic selves while the world demanded answers to questions they never asked. From Freddie Mercury's private struggles to Rock Hudson's hidden truth, from Daniel Radcliffe's bewildered honesty to Kenny Chesney's humorous deflection, these stories reveal the complex dance between public persona and private reality. They show us that speculation, no matter how persistent, cannot define truth. Only the individual holds that power. Their experiences highlight the importance of respecting personal boundaries and remembering that behind every celebrity is a human being deserving of dignity, privacy, and the right to define themselves on their own terms. These stories remind us that everyone deserves respect for their truth, whatever that may be. Share this video to honor those who faced speculation with grace, because in the end, authenticity isn't about satisfying public curiosity. It's about living honestly with yourself.